Good evening, everyone. This is 84UR8, back again with you on my channel with another very special YouTube video for your viewing and listening pleasures. And today, I'm going to perform a very special song for a very special man. This video is dedicated to the memory of my father, Mr. Kevin Edwards Sr., who passed away 5 years ago today on the afternoon of July 4th, 2021. At the all too soon age of 52. He was a wonderful father, husband, grandfather, son, nephew, and friend, and would do anything for anybody, and was always willing to lend a helping hand to anybody who needed it. In his memory tonight, I'm going to perform the song entitled Never Dreamed You'd Leave in Summer by the legendary Stevie Wonder. So, Dad, this one's for you. You are forever loved and missed. Rest in peace. I never dreamed you'd leave in summer. I thought you would go, then come back home. I thought the cold would leave by summer. But my quiet nights will be spent alone. You said there would be warm love in springtime. That is when you started to be cold. I never dreamed you'd leave in summer. But now I find myself all alone. You said you would be the life in autumn. Said you'd be the one to see the way. No, I never dreamed you'd leave in summer. But now I find my dad has gone away. Why didn't you stay? Why didn't you stay? I want to know why. Tell me why didn't you stay? Well, I hope you all enjoyed my interpretation of that music classic, and please remember to leave your comments. They are always welcomed, encouraged, and appreciated. And before I sign off, I'd like to take a minute to reflect on the memories I had with my father. He wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it would be very, very fitting here on this platform to say that he was an awesome father to me and my siblings. always there, always there when we needed him to be, no matter the circumstances. And today, it's been a roller coaster of a day for me and my siblings, our family. I was just reminiscing about my dad earlier today and found myself getting choked up at times. But quite frankly, I don't know where those tears were coming from. I didn't know whether it was a place of grief or whatever the case was. But this day will always carry a twinge of bittersweetness because not only is this the day of my dad's passing, but he also passed away on my sister's 28th birthday. My sister turned 25 earlier today, so I just wanted to say happy birthday to my sister Kishana. It was great seeing you today, and I love you very much. But I had so many things that I wanted to do, so many plans to live out various parts of my life. One particularly, I've always had this dream of trying out as a contestant for Wheel of Fortune. And he was a big part of how my love affair with the game, how that began. Um, I remember him and my cousin Zach putting their heads together and getting me my first Wheel of Fortune game for the NES back in 1989. Now here it is, 37 years later, I'm still having fun, watching the show, and playing the game. He had a he had a tremendous love of family, of friends, and of the Dallas Cowboys, his favorite team, for over 40 years. Um, the only there's a lot more bittersweetness to touch on here because he's become a grandfather so many times over and will be a grandfather posthumously to my nephew who is due in the first week of September. But if I know one thing about my family, it is this. There will be a whole hell of a lot of stories to pass on to him and for the rest of the grands that he never got a chance to meet. But to my father, I say, I know this isn't goodbye, but it's just see you later. And it's been really difficult since you left. But I, like everybody who had a chance to know and love you, would not trade any of the years that we spent together. Not one hug, not one burst of laughter, not even one heated exchange. And if there's a special place for our loved ones in heaven, look to the sky tonight because it'll be shining just a little bit brighter for the prince of a man who was Kevin Edwards Sr. And with that being said, that will bring this video to a close. This is the one and only A4UR8 signing off, and I will catch you all for my next video next time. Until then, so long, everybody. I love you, Dad.